y'all, Scott here. Are you about 3 large footsteps away from the grave? Need to go time before you go funk in a casket? Might I suggest learning to talk about for talking about video games? I'd be happy. It's a to do, so tell me. Are you going to talk about or are you gonna have integrity? Look at this. This is your life now. First, talking about video games is not playing video games, and I cannot stress that enough. Why be a video game player when you can make silly comments about them? It's the same sentiment I have towards the working class. Put the controller down and repeat after me. Video games are art and have been one of the leading ways for artists to express themselves in recent memory. Discussing them is completely warranted. But if you're worried about losing the listener's attention during, make sure to spice things up by making funny random noises. While discussing said video games, don't be afraid to not talk about video games. We'll talk about video games for roughly 5 to 10 minutes while you act out some kind of a skit. And make sure it isn't funny. Some people call this a waste of time. I call it a filibuster. You gotta have your arch nemesis game when you just can't escape from. Sure, you could just not play it, but then what do tomorrow? Hey, it's been a while since that random noise. Still there? Stand in front of your game collection to announce your resignation from society. It's a good thing to yell a lot. People won't take you seriously if you aren't screaming. I call this the Thanksgiving dinner approach. Now, it's really important to act like you're better than the game you're talking about. This can be achieved with a few, who made this? And what is this game? Just start acting awkward and give yourself a double chin. So on to the next one, which is the one after that one. The next one is it's the one. Swearing. Yes. Swearing is a genetic staple of the video game player. You truly play video games if you can say f about them. And if you aren't willing to say f uncensored, get the f out of here. You have to have an opinion on every game. But a right opinion. You have to play every game. For the bad ones. If you mess up one of these, play it off as a joke. Then you make a funny quip about it and shake some yellow texture on you to prove you're serious about being funny. Funny moment! And you can't just talk about video games. You gotta be funny, especially if you're not funny. If you need to be seen playing video games, hold the controller as close to your chin as possible and frown. Can you tell the controller's not even plugged in?
Are you better than the person listening? No, but you have more Wii U games than them, so always remind them of that.
Try to correlate to anything happening on screen, i.e. screen. And when you start talking games with people, make sure to not see them there. Oh, hi, I didn't see you there. You have to do your research and get everything right about Mega Man 4. If you don't...
If someone pays you to talk about a video game, don't act like you already had integrity.
Maybe you could gather various like-minded people together and pose a threat. Then watch yourself, or I'll start a podcast.
Feel free to really express some emotions here. You're talking about video games, for God's sake. I cried too if I were talking about Mario Party.
If you're having a hard time crafting your own things to say about these games, never count out plagiarism. It's some myth anyways. The alphabet's not copyrighted. Go.
Of course, everybody has their own opinion, and that's the way it should be. There's never going to be a right or wrong one to have on a video game. And if someone disagrees with you, you can always call them a f*** over email.
What you need to know to talk about video games. You truly have what it takes to waste your time.
Of course, you need to know when to stop talking, so mine is suggesting.
I shouldn't have ticked over that. Morning. Welcome to the fun side of my brain, filled with an urge to collect video games and an obscene amount of Nintendo knowledge. Doctors call it a consistency. Knowing these things will always be here, organized alphabetically. This is my thing. Thank you. The abstinence, but this works more. Everybody should get into this kind of stuff. We don't have the same hobby. That way it'll be more confusing why nobody would talk to me. I didn't consider this a waste of time, so that I say, well, someone's living. Things could be worse. Sure, stupid Nintendo games may be my only true hobby, but at least I'm not politically aware. I mean, there is no true end in sight here. And the math, and there are Nintendo games. It may be hard to find a place to start, so might I suggest? Not bad. Might I suggest guys to start things out, then moving on to pack and roll. Lost in Blue and Tetris 2, or whatever's left at House games, name a better pair to taste. If you said Metano Night and Skin, get the fuck out of my face. Tell me that you understand. As a vegan, it's just my diet.
They make for a great target prep as long as I'm not having sex.
I shouldn't dwell. I've got no sex to sell. Take them all and distribute them, and you're spreading we play. It's a spell, these extra copies. From hell, I've got a place to play every single day. Stupid Nintendo. Slightly obsessed. How could I not be? Have you seen these? I've got no shame to play. If you're down a deal of blue, life drops in around you. Revolution's a little bit brave. Stupid Nintendo games. Who wants to compare pens? This is my one true love. Never finding a mate. Look at all these things. The NES games. Oh man, Super Mario Bros. 2 is such a funny wet fart of a game. Why did it have to say Mario Madness on the cover? It almost looks like it's supposed to be the subtitle of the game. Like Mario Madness. Take it. River City Ransom I bought on the Wii Shop channel because I heard somebody say it was an 80s equivalent to Grand Theft Auto, and man, I wanted a game like that so bad. Auto, the characters have skin. I like this game because it taught me proper money management, and we all know that's stuck. I bought Donkey Kong Jr. Math. How do we know that? They're gonna break my legs. It was an investment. A fun investment. Yeah, how fun is that 10 grand you just had? Let me spend 200 in peace. You gotta have Nintendo. All the Donkey Kong Jr. fans are off the street now. Why do Coke when you can do that? You know, the NES is well known for all the horrible licensed games, but I gotta admit, Back to the Future could be worse. Don't get me wrong. Barely follows the movie, but I don't think it's as terrible as something like Ghostbusters or Look, my copy has a flick wound. I mean, it's all last summer must have hated it. Man, this game. Oh, damn it! Where is Waldo? Kung Fu Heroes! It's been too long. I used to play this at my grandma's house all the time. Like once, I played it once. Pinball is a fucking lie, and I'm tired of acting like it isn't. Reproduction Nintendo World Championships and Captain's Challenge cartridges. But happy as part of my estate. Do I care these No, I bought these to officially play them on an actual system. Plus, if I own the originals, I think I would quit my job just to get them. How do I tell them I quit? The NES is such a fun pen. Simple, fun, and dodge games. I love this system, though. Why does it slightly angle? You know, they redesigned the controller. Placement worse. I woke up in my thumb one day. I was so fucking controller. Even though these official Nintendo created NES controllers with a button layout that can definitely wear on the thumb, I system today. What about the Super Nintendo? Everybody needs to have a few Super Nintendo games. You're running out of excuses not to. You know, we've already had 2 World Wars. Might as well. I've got one Tetris Attack for you. This one's Tetris Attack. Easily one of my top favorite Super Nintendo games. And it isn't even real. They took this Japanese puzzle game with dear god anything but reptiles. When bringing it over here, they gave it a reskin with all kinds of Yoshi's Island characters. And while we're at it, Yoshi's Island. What a thing. The Super Nintendo has one of the greatest lineups of 2D platformers. But that one stopped me from considering Family Feud to be one of my favorite games on the system. Voice. Name something kids use. Name something parents save from a first baby to use for a second. Ooh! Name something that's often located in the basement of the house. The basement. Name something people start but never finish. Me. Or Books of Faith. Doom's ass red cartridge. Color of ass. Right? Oh my god, this version's so bad! It's impressive they got it on the Super Nintendo in general, but it's just not powerful enough for a game like this. Wolfenstein 3D works better, but it's heavily censored, which is kind of bizarre. Like, would you really be that surprised playing a game called Wolfenstein 3D? Hitler? At least Doom has the color cartridge, like Killer Instinct. This is a fun way to annoy me. Super Punch-Out's weird. Like, the NES game is the most famous. It's one of my my favorites on that console, but who the hell talks about the Super Nintendo one? Nothing wrong with it. Graphics don't feel as good as the original on NES. To anybody who disagrees, I'll see you in court.
Crucifixion's a bit harsh.
Donkey Kong Country 3, the one I just can't own. I've never legally owned this game. If you don't believe me, look through my tax records. See no donkey. I did beat the original Donkey Kong Country. Great game. I did it with the Rewind feature on the SNES Online app on Nintendo Switch. Do I deserve to have hands? Nah, I only felt the need to use it when this part came up, where differently colored ropes do differently colored things. I looked at my excuses for the day and considered this to be a Rewind warranting event. The Super Nintendo is such a cozy corner of gaming. Games were still back then, but they had so much more depth now. A game like Super Mario World is pretty much in line with the Mario games on NES, but this one just goes so much deeper than that. It has a map screen that eventually tells you to go f yourself. A Link to the Past is a full realization of what the original Legend of Zelda on NES was doing. Super Metroid is the same. Super Castlevania 4, Mega Man X, Kirby Superstar. This is where many of gaming's greatest franchises of all time, to tons of fans, peaked. It doesn't get much better than this. But you ever wonder what the hell is up with these boxes? What is this design? It makes no sense. Super Nintendo games? Geometry. And the fact these boxes are cardboard? Please. I mean, it was a... Scores a solid rebound. If by solid you mean painful. Good thing I only see in 5 frames a second. It's a great system. It just isn't as smooth as the other ones. Like, it obviously has its downsides. It doesn't age that well for one. The generation of gaming as a whole doesn't really... Like, you consistently still see games come out mimicking 8 and 16-bit style graphics. Nobody would be dead trying to resurrect this. Hard to get bad after he got good 9 inches in, but in my heart, it is the quickest lobotomy I've ever had. Super Smash Brothers. Look at that real cartridge. They say no holographic trick. If it was, could I do this? See, it's real. The start to one of the fun gaming franchises to discuss, whether you're into the competitive scene or just like talking how different noses look between games. Smash Brothers just kind of brings everybody together, and the original Nintendo 64, while incredibly simple, still holds up to some extent. Kart 64. Many consider it to be the greatest kart racer of all time. I consider it to be that game where Yoshi looks weird. 20 bones to whoever can tell me what this is. Glover. Can you believe I have a room for a game I never played? What do you mean, yes? Yoshi's Story is this bizarre take on successor. It's still pretty good, but it's so similar yet so different from any other Yoshi game. You gotta eat fruit. You don't just get to the end of the level. Edition said and eat 30 fruit. So we gotta just buy 30 pieces of fruit and then we move on to the next level. It's kind of an interesting direction. The game does something just as unique. My go-to game on this console will forever be Super Mario 64. Oh wow, Scott, next you're gonna tell us your longest favorite food is air. N64 is a console I've learned to love, though it's far from my favorite. That's only because of these damn cartridges. Nintendo, come on, no end labels? I need to know if this is Glover or not. Thank God. Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God. Oh, God. There's something about that original Game Boy that's just so endearing. But guys, the first handheld game console, because who wants to admit the Microvision exists? I mean, this thing is perfection with a Tetris cartridge in it. I have the new Tetris now. Is a fun one. It launched with the system and is a direct clone of Breakout. But I think to this day, Nintendo voiced the question. They refuse to admit it. It's one of those older Nintendo titles where they threw Mario in it for no reason. See that stick?
That's Mario.
Well, now we gotta play it. These early Game Boy games are so cute. They're so simple, but they know what they are, and they don't try to bite off more than they can chew. That is a definite problem with a few titles for the handheld. NES or SNES game and shrink it down and expect it to work. Donkey Kong Country on the go. Take a shit on the go, all I have to do is shit my pants. Even some of the best games on here, like Link's Awakening and Super Mario Land 2, I mean, they are struggling with the limitations of the Game Boy at times. And yet, these are still such treasured products to me. Sometimes it's nice to go back to a time where this was all that was available in terms of handheld on-the-go gaming. You couldn't play The Witcher 3 at only 540p portably. You had to settle. And with all these limitations, developers still delivered well-designed and fun games. And Tetris is what it is because of the Game Boy. Pokemon came out at what was supposed to be the end of the Game Boy's life, and yeah, that's something you don't want to do on your deathbed. To release Pokemon. Interesting concept. You collect and battle creatures. Try it out. That's your Pokemon. You happy? I mean, Nintendo knew the Game Boy was starting to show its age. That's why we got the Game Boy Color, the full successor to the original Game Boy. full successor, I swear to Christ.
We grow closer to my death every time.
Could it not be? So many sources group Game Boy and Game Boy Color together. Bullshit gaming journalists who don't know anything. People like Nintendo. I get it, but the Game Boy Color had too many exclusive games for me to consider it a full-fledged successor. I'll admit it's just a technical upgrade to the original Game Boy. When I finish the Minish Cap, I adore the old-school Game Boy experience, but it is far from perfect. Guess why? Now the Game Boy Advance, that's where things start to pick up. I bet this game looks pretty fun. The GBA was like a portable Super Nintendo, but that's kind of all it is to me. I feel like so much of this handheld identity revolved around games. Got Super Mario World this year, and A Link to the Past, and Kirby, and Metroid, and Donkey Kong. I mean, it was a dream come true to be able to play these classic games on the go in all their glory, but what does the Game Boy Advance have to call its own? It's Mr. Pants? To be fair, there's quite a few games in this little guy, including Mario vs. Donkey Kong, a follow-up to Donkey Kong on the original Game Boy. It's the best. It's like you'd expect it to just be Donkey Kong from the arcades on the go. In reality, it scares the f*** out of me.
Well, that's the end of Donkey Kong.
It keeps going after the original arcade. Meaty puzzle platformer. It's amazing. Plus, it has this exclusive board Super Game Boy for the Super Nintendo. And now I can play my Game Boy games on the big screen in a house while I'm right next to a ceiling. God works. The Super Game Boy is pretty rad. It has all these settings you can tweak. You can change the border, make your own border for all I care. But it can play Game Boy Color or Game Boy Advance games. For that, you'll need the Super Game Boy too. On the box, it released around the Game Boy Color's release. The Super Game Boy 2 must play Game Boy Color. It doesn't, does it? Looks like we have to move up a generation or two to the GameCube with the Game Boy Player. Alright, so this is a bit more of a mess. Instead of a regular cartridge, we gotta screw this on the bottom, plus pop the startup disc in. The last thing the Game Boy Player arc of my life needed was a startup disc. Games and color and adventure. My wife. Look at how cool it is. Here, this is just the most convenient means of playing the Game Boy line. I'm too bored to yawn, but it's still my favorite console. Anyone who's super for Wii or Wii U, they didn't have firing at all cylinders on this console. Pretty much every one of their franchises got major installments here. Mario, Zelda, Donkey Kong, Smash Brothers, F-Zero, Star Fox, Animal Crossing, Fire Emblem, Wario, Wave Race, 1080, Pikmin, Paper Mario, Mario Kart, Party, Golf, Tennis, Baseball Strikers, Odama. Geist is funny. Nintendo published a first-person shooter about ghosts. I was hoping they'd follow it up with an RPG about bees. Luigi's Mansion is such an interesting game. Like, you explore this haunted mansion and finish the game 3 hours later. I'd say the following games in the series took the general gameplay of Luigi with Vacuum and ran with it more. Feel how haunted this place is. It's such a fun experience. Dance Dance Revolution Mario Mix, because they only do what Mario tells me to. Why not? It sure is Dance Dance Revolution, and this is the only DDR game on the GameCube, and that's weird. Out of all platforms to put that game on during this generation, just the PS2 and Xbox. Customers willing to buy stupid plastic bullshit for it. The GameCube microphone for Mario Party 6, Odama, and Eviction Notices. DK Bongos, different game, same story. See, the GameCube still did a lot of that weird Nintendo bullshit, but it also had a normal controller and amazing games. You got the best of both worlds. Of course, looking at it critically, though, the third-party support was definitely one of its weaker elements. It was something like the Nintendo 64, but sure, we got our Resident Evils and Sonic the Hedgehog, Super Monkey Ball, Beyond Good and Evil, Tales of Symphonia, but the other consoles. Also, I love this controller, but why is the D-pad why is the C-stick so tiny? Why only one Z button? Why the region locking? I can't easily play Japanese on my console. I know that's a thing on multiple systems, but I just want to play Nintendo Puzzle Collection in peace. After using just even kind of played them. Bam. Now play Mario Sunshine. I also have Dream Mix TV World Fighters, a Smash Bros. Clone featuring Bomberman and Simon Belmont and Optimus Prime. Master Higgins. straight Donkey Kong Mario Sin and Punishment? A sequel to a Japan-only cult classic shooter on the Nintendo 64? Who would have expected that? GoldenEye 007 on Wii is one of my favorites, a reimagining of the Nintendo 64 classic. A lot of diehards don't like this one because it's basically just Call of Duty, but some bundles came with a Golden Classic Controller Pro. The original didn't do that. Super Mario is my favorite game of all time, thank you very much. The pinnacle of Space Mario. It's just such a magical feeling playing this game, even over a decade later. It's 20 and I'm battling some kind of fun new disease, I'll still be. But the way it was when anybody over the age of 40 started throwing a tantrum over using motion controls. I don't know, this ball segment of Mario Galaxy always gets brought up, and I never thought it was that bad. They'll come back to me in 17 years. I'll be bald and hate it. Even the casual experiences on Wii I love. Play, fit, trauma. Big Brain Academy Wii Degree is an awesome multiplayer game. Smarty Pants is still one of my favorite generic trivia games. Family Feud Decades? Name one of baseball's great all-time sluggers.
Baseball team I know, Harlem Globetrotters.
Just by Elvis Presley. Name a game that all the kids can play together. Polyamory. As much as I love the system, again, it's not perfect. Whenever a game asks me to shake the nunchuck, this thing was not meant as a shaking device. It has the weight of an empty pencil cup. The amount of shovelware I actually kind of like. Sure, these things may be filling a landfill somewhere, but I'm sure I can find some use for them someday. Let's not forget the Wii had such classics as Vinceout starring in Madden 08.
Or he has a Christ figure.
And then followed up by the most disappointing sequel to Christ I've ever seen, Brett Favre starring in Madden 09. Go f*** yourself. Jesus Christ, games on this console can be... Kinda cared. They either did or they didn't on the Wii. There is no in between. It's sort of be said about the Nintendo DS. Like, we were either playing one of the greatest games of all time or Chrono Trigger. The DS, man. So many stupid fucking things came out here, but it has one of the best libraries as well. On the Nintendo first party side of things. 100 classic books. Come on, I want to read, not count. Whether 3D or 2D, they just all look so DS. Let's not forget the touchscreen. Everybody lost their stylus, but I never did. It doesn't even matter. You can use anything on the screen. Fingers, car keys. Using the stylus for Pecto Chat or for Mario 64 DS if I was trying to find new ways to embarrass myself. The Nintendo DS browser. I bought this before knowing what a Wi-Fi connection was. I will never get those $30 back. The DS is great, but I do feel like it has aged a bit more than other handhelds. It's in the purgatory of just powerful enough to do 3D graphics, but barely. Then even problem. DS had great third-party support, iffy first-party. 3DS had amazing first-party support, but then barely any of the third-parties cared. Ubisoft, Activision, EA, they all tried for like a year and then just gave up. But it didn't matter because we got Christ, Metroid Prime Federation Force, Mario Party the Top 100, Triforce Heroes, Mario Superstar, Pokemon Rumble Blast, Yoshi's New Island, Super Mario Sticker Star. Hey, and there's the Nintendo Switch, guys. Oh my god, isn't Super Mario and Art so quirky and unique? Nintendo, who's running your eShop now? Great, a controller for rats. Bravely Default, too. Is that a sentence? Daemon Ex Machina. This is still medically the only game with this next to your behind. Paper Mario, the Origami King. Oh, from an Ori console here. What the f*** is this? Who asked for this? Why do I between the TV and gamepad to change system settings? Nintendo TV. Why not publish Devil's Third Nintendo? The Wii U microphone exists. There's a goddamn mic on the gamepad. Why are these two cases black? Why is this one cream color? Why does this one not have the blue ridge? Why remake Wii Sports? Why swap between computers so much? Why in Super Mario 3D World multiplayer does this big blue border appear? Everything Nintendo's done, I have something to bitch about. Why is this wet? Why does this repel virginity? Again, in Mario 3D World, why in multiplayer does this big blue border appear? I get that it's supposed to tell you that the players are too far apart, but it comes out of nowhere. It sometimes doesn't leave, and it's just always there, mocking me, just like every shape I've ever met. Where does this blue border get off? Wait. It's like... Go away! I hate you!
me. Thanks for having me on such short notice.
We offer express checkouts for a reason.
I just really needed to talk to somebody with a PhD.
I don't have a PhD. They forgot the U.
Listen, man, I feel like I'm going crazy here.
Yeah. Consent is the highest form of flattery.
I thought it was constipation.
Okay, so are you financially unstable?
No, I've never paid taxes. You save a lot of money doing that.
Are you depressed?
It is affecting my happiness.
I can prescribe you liquor.
Do you even know what I'm talking about?
Ask your therapist. I'll give you the same answer I give all my patients. No.
Okay, well, everything I see, there's this blue border around it. The border is more absurd than murderers.
They make great arguments.
I just don't know what it is. I recently noticed it, and looking back, I feel like it's been obscuring my vision for as long as I can remember. What if there's something down there I can't see that it's blocking?
Oh, it's just carpet. And it is looking pretty good today.
You gotta help me! My sanity's at stake here!
No, somebody's got a case on Mondays.
Fine. You're right. It's probably not a big deal. This month has probably just been really hard.
Don't whine. We've all been through April.
Hey, because I talk about stupid Nintendo games so much. That's all I do. Maybe I'm over.
Might I suggest a new hobby? I recommend a book to discover new things to get into. Stupid for dummies.
I don't know what else I'm good at. What about you? Do you have any talents?
I have a foot fetish.
Really?
Not yet. I'm trying to branch out of therapism. It'd be more interesting for my epitaph.
So you'd be willing to do an experiment?
As somebody with a foot fetish would say, yeah.
I want you to knock me out.
Oh, come on. I'm a therapist, not a doctor.
Please, just analyze my brain when I'm out of it. We've got to figure out what's going on here.
Scanner in the corner over there?
Yes.
Oh, no. I'm not doing it.
Use a flashlight to look in my ear. Go wild.
Ah, well, you're in good hands. I'm quite knowledgeable on head.
What did you get on your SAT?
Oh, a lot.
Oh, well, that's good. I feel safe.
Oh.
Holy shit, I do have a head.
Holy shit, he does have that.
This is what a brain looks like. It looks fine. Hey, Jerry.
1 sec, I'm making sure I don't get confused here.
Oh, man. All my memories. That's when I saw a white guy. That's when I was a white guy. My favorite water. I was 40 when I met anime. Take me back. I have a blue border around them.
You found a blue border?
Yes. I can't do that. I can never compete with a shape. They always linger. Remember that gun that shot me? Shape.
I know how you feel. My dad's killer was a shape.
Kidding? Why is it here? Why has this border always been a part of my life? Why can't I escape it? Why doesn't anybody else see it?
Maybe you need to relax. How about a nice pill to the face?
That's killing me.
Oh, I'm sorry. Maybe a gun to your head will take your mind out of things.
I'm just gonna wake up, go to the desk, and whine about blank. What was that?
Words.
No. I think the border just got bigger.
Possible. Never required to not be brain dead, and your pulse stopped 30 seconds ago.
Well, resuscitate me! Oh my god, I want to get out of here. I just want to talk about stupid Nintendo games! Are these threes? Guys?
Maybe a cold washcloth will revitalize you. No, it's not wet enough.
Every week it ends with a game on PS3. Something right out of the drawer. Hold it up against the
It's closing. The screen is opening. It's closing. It's closing. Just like my
I gotta remember this for next time. When I heard you were in the hospital, I dropped everything and came straight here. There's a library across the street.
Hey, how's our free corpse doing?
Ask them how you're doing.
Oh, I have some questions for them. What's her Snapchat?
They blocked me.
No, after a mental breakdown like that, you need to do something productive, like join the army.
Is that why you're in the hospital?
No, I stubbed my toe afterwards. Plus, I had a coupon that was expiring.
He said some square existed. Square dead.
Guys, I swear, there's a big blue border on everything I see and do, and I think it gets bigger the more I give into my primal urges. Watch.
You know, I've never met somebody who's been stupid before.
Okay, can I please talk to each of you separately?
Yeah.
No.
There he is. She's pissing you off today. Pretty good. I'm seething.
Does it ever become too much? I mean, vegan all day?
Jeb, he's my non-eggs to dear God, anything but bacon.
I mean, that's just another license to renew every month. Don't you ever just want to mix things up and gut a fucking duck?
No, I'm pretty content being miserable.
You do anything other than be vegan?
Well, I don't eat fruit for fun.
But you're vegan.
Yeah, my other passion is malnutrition.
Target employee. How's it not working at Big Lots?
Red, you ever get tired of working there and having a dead brother?
If it wasn't for my dead brother, I would have never replaced him in your group. Having a dead brother is great. You should try it sometime.
Jeb, vegan.
Oh, I don't know about that. I want out.
What are you talking about? You went out. You're a vegan, not married.
A corn dog realized part of it wasn't vegan. The batter had milk.
What are you gonna do without me? Say.
I don't know. I don't hurt his feelings. He's drinking water because cows drink it too. I can't do this. I have dreams, you know. I like cats. No. The lizard.
Rex, you hate sex.
More than most hate not sex.
Guys, don't you see? You may not have a blue border around you.
Of tropes. There, the border's not harming anyone.
Part of my life this whole time, I just want to feel normal.
Is it still during my therapy session?
The meter's still running. You know what? I'm out of here. I got no milk to drink.
Save some no milk for me.
Yeah, Target does need an employee.
Does anybody else see?
I'm not.
We gotta alert the officials.
So, welcome to being.
Your homework, dismantling your personalities.
I've gone cold turkey, no meat. Just need a few patches to get through the day.
Yeah, I bought a gun.
Jeb, we keep this up, the blue border will vanish. We can go back to our specialized diet.
Terry, what do you think about lizards?
They're great for looking. Not for eating.
No, like as a hobby.
What do you need hobbies for? You're a vegan, not a man.
I'm on a job hunt. I heard Wendy was lacking target employees working there.
I decided to stop being your therapist and start being a therapist.
I eat zinc now.
Did you not before?
Well, taking vitamin supplements seemed like a great way to get my mind off not having sex. And zinc just suits me.
You know you can only take 40 milligrams a day.
How much is that in pounds?
You. This personality change should be enough to mitigate the blue.
For now. Something to do down there, and I can't do with the boy.
border in the way.
Guys, this isn't just a problem that'll affect us. I read Square's A Cautionary Tale. You read the whole? I'm off the bread, but it says the blue borders ain't something that can just go away. It's like a black hole. The worse it gets, the more it'll start to affect others. I think we nailed this origin of appearing due to excessive rut being an infection. If we don't do something about this soon, it'll not only consume us, but everybody. Humanity is hell repeating itself, and if we don't warn people soon, things could get bad.
I know the Amber Alert guy.
I've been wanting a spotlight from him.
Rex, I got something planned for you and I.
Oh, I've heard of something like that. It's called an event, right?
Everybody else, just spread the word as much as possible. The more people know, the quicker we can find a solution. Get on your feet and let's do this.
I've seen Wendy's employees stand. This will be great practice.
We're not crazy, you're just. We're not crazy, you're just.
Right, here's the plan. Say no more. I booked us an appointment with somebody that
Not this plan again. I'm a shower.
No, turns out the current owner hosts a talk show.
Those demographics overlap?
Barely, but if we go on the show, we reach old people TV users.
Oh, nobody.
Yeah, that's more nobody than yesterday.
What's the talk show about?
I was hoping to first, but no, I had to lie to get us on.
Hi, I'm Hector and Friends. That's not the name of the show, that's just my name, damn it. And welcome back to Throats for Thought, where we get to chat with throat users from all over the world in County. Our 15th guest today have throats.
You don't know if you have
Forget it. Took anatomy. Remember, if things aren't going our way and we need attention, when in doubt,
vomit.
no, just lie and say it's your birthday. That'll get us the sympathy vote.
It is my birthday.
Okay, I just got a cease and desist from the other 9 groups handing out papers with this exact slogan.
It is a popular time of year to get. Well, maybe we get our attention some other way. Like with sex appeal?
But we're already.
Hey, Hector, it's great to be on this show with you. Ever since I've gotten one, this has been a short-term goal of mine.
Oh, who's this?
Oh, he's my egg.
Swallow. Thanks. Well, when I heard your story, I knew you had to be on the show. So, you have a throat?
Does he?
One best throat at the state fair.
I wonder. Hey, if anybody has a throat here, it's Scott. I can tell you how many times I've been around this man, and I've been, damn, man, stop using your throat!
Listen, Hector, heck. May I call you Hal?
May I call you?
I may not have my throat documents on hand. You settle for dental?
There's a big blue border that's gonna eat you. Get off my show.
No, we have to stop the blue border. It actively annoys everyone it affects. It has to end.
Oh my god. My aunt just died.
On my birthday?
Publicity's good publicity.
You got that right.
This just in. A fight amongst 10 groups of end-of-the-world conspiracy theorists broke out today because apparently definitive end of the world.
Shapes? I don't trust them. Get the away from me!
In other news, on a special edition of Throats for Thought, a throatless con man and his aide took over the show to inform everybody that a blue border will be overtaking the world. Police later confirmed that blue borders don't exist.
Alright, step 1 went better than I expected. It's getting us closer to step 2. Give up.
At least we did spread the word on multiple issues. Now people know about the blue border and think we're
I mean, we only started to see the border.
This just in. Reports of the state of Ohio experiencing a blue border obstructing their vision are increasing rapidly. Let's go to a reporter in the field.
I'm in a field. See, that's why I don't trust the news anymore. As a news reporter, you trust what I have to say outside more than inside. Various eye-havers are reporting a phenomena where a blue border is obstructing their view. Nobody knows why, but it seems that the entire state of Ohio is affected. Other states would contact Ohio to help, but it seems that they would have to be convinced that Ohio is real first. Oh my god, you know what this means?
This thing is spreading. Like some kind of disease.
I'd argue that.
Are contagious. How are we going to take on something that's not even tangible the size of Ohio? Maine? Maybe. Ohio? I've tried. It's not possible.
Guys, we can't give up. This is important to me. People are starting to finally see what it's.
They're bitching about Wario.
Where even is this blue border? I feel like it's everywhere and nowhere at the same time. I just can't escape it.
I think I know where to look.
Guys, we're going to space.
Though I love my passport. We need 2, maybe 3 cars to hold us all.
I get space sick.
I just don't know if I can do it. Guys, come on. Does anybody know how to build rockets?
I know of rockets.
We'll wing it.
The question is, what materials do I have enough of to make a rocket?
Come on, we gotta try. Target employee. If the border takes over, there won't be Wendy's to get fired from if there's no world left.
There will always be a Denny's though.
Terry, there won't be no cheese to eat if this continues. Terry, there won't be me wasting money on your services. Rex, there won't be no sex to be had. Jeff, no everything except for Gex because anything but Gex is Gex. That includes shallots. If we're the only ones who can do this, we have to take this blue border out ourselves. We can do this. Everybody else is busy. We've got nothing else to do today.
It's our time to prove our worth by save this frameless earth. And when we do, we rub it in the faces of our government. How could you text Heroes Quest? Just take IRS. We gotta save the world. We gotta save the day. I know you will not have some, but so hear me out as I swear. You don't want the cataracts. Wouldn't that be? So you as well. We can't give up, at least not yet. We gotta try, I can't lose this bet. We're the only ones capable of this blue fable. So we must install our big nights. This so counts as a fight. Take your nearest hand, drop it on your closest head. Loyalty or no dignity, not both the walking dead. It's our duty to fight back after borders came to dwell. When else does this ever happen? So we all might as well. Might as well. End up a united strength combined can take the fight because it's up to us, and with some luck we'll watch the borders demise. And if underwear before, prepare yourself, cause this is war. There's not much time before we find
Sure.
Alright, guys, we're going to space. Remember your coats.
I'll just pick one up on the way there.
Terry Lessler, you'll be our treasurer. Geriatrics HR. Jib Jab, customer support representative. Rex Mo's moral support representative. Target employee.
Good thing I didn't that close.
Yeah, let me file up in the fight.
Ready for liftoff. Craving good luck, sharp down pants. Setting tender radius for 50 miles and beyond.